Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the seventh fixture of the day, where the Pretoria Willow Warriors are taking on the 50 car. The Warriors won the toss and chose to bet first. On the middle, we have Henry Fanamare and Johan now off the bet right away from both betters. Starts off with a single and 2 runs this time around. Johan now. Anthony Betbreaker Stracher is the bowler for the 50 car. Swing and a miss there. Start by Stracher here. Shorter ball. There's a man in place. A little bit of fumble. They're going to come back for 2. 5 runs to start the first over. New man into the attack is going to be Joe Lombard for the 50 car. Right arm over. Starts off with the full toss. There's a man, but he's beaten. First boundary in the air. Very smart play, just using pace of the ball. Guiding it to third man. Looks like he just picked up an ankle injury there. Henry Fanamare is the man who picked up sort of an ankle injury that needs to be stretched out perhaps. It seems alright. If you're just tuning in, this is the Last Man Standing SA Champs 2025. Would also like and would appreciate if you visit supersportbet.com. A single guided third man. Tripping away on the ground. There's a fielder there. That is fantastic fielding. 3 runs. They made it. Can they make the 4th one? There's another fumble there. 5 overthrows there. Another one. That is 5 runs. Initially was 2 runs, 3 overthrows there. Joe Lombard unhappy with the fielders. Driven straight on the ground, there's a man at long off. Just a single off it. At the end of 2, score is 18 for no loss. Bradley Bosch to bowl the 3rd over. Score on the board is 18 for no loss. Both batters are on 9 or 5. Clipped it up in the air. Mid wicket. Just for single there. The 50 cow, their first match on this field today. The bowling from a young man there, trying to restrict as many runs as they can. So you have just witnessed the previous game. It's over 129. Inside edge to deep square for another single. It's been a reasonable good over regardless for now. Keeper fielded. Two more runs added there. Another single to mid wicket. Two more runs in the over. After 3, score is 26 for no loss. None for 8 for Bradley Bosch. Stretcher coming back for his final over. Starts off with a single. Slower ball this time. Got right under it. First wicket fallen. Courtesy of Anthony Betbreaker Stretcher. 27 for 1, 3.2 overs. You are now deposed with just 12 of 9 balls. Renard Harman is the new man joining. There's going to be a wide, leg side wide. Another wide here. He had bowled fantastically well. Much better length from the bowler. Very good comeback from him. With a single ball remaining on his pair. He's 1 of 10. Another leg side wide called. Brilliant work by the wicket keeper behind the stumps there. After 4 overs, score on the board is 34 for 1. A spinner into the attack. Milton Murutunjaya and Offie starts off with a single to sweeper. Goes all the way to the parking lot. Harman. Goes up again to Carl. There's a man there. They're going to return for 2. .43 is the score on the board. Just a single to deep point with the ball remaining 9 for 10. Oh. Newton. Beautiful cover drive there. Now striker calls for the second. Causing pressure for the fielder. 9 for 12 in his first over. Jaya. Halfway through the innings, score on the board is 46 for 1. Joe Lombard will be coming back for his second over. No ball has been called by the umpire. And it has rested itself to the boundary for 4. That's 5 runs there. 50 up for Pretoria Willow Warriors. Reho Harman there with the free hit. Can he capitalize on it? Went up. They're gonna try come back for 2 now. Just a single off it. That's good comeback from Joe Lombard. Henry Fanamare playing the supporting role. A little bit quicker this time. This was hit firmly hard. But there's a man back there and they're gonna return for 2. Brilliant running in between the wickets. Swap last, he's in pass of the ball. Single to third man. There's an overthrow there. They're going to return for 2. Brilliantly hit into the covers, bringing the score to 57. Two more runs to end the over. After 6, score is 59 for 1. New bowler into the attack is gonna be Campbell Farr. Team shouting 2. Batters getting 2. Moving their score into the 60s now. Odom came in swing there. Henry van der Mare departs, courtesy of Campbell for 61 for 2. We are in the 7th over. Oh, is it out? Umpire said nada, just a wide ball, too wide there. "63 scores on the board. Third man flying all the way to 2 point. Save those 2 runs. It's very well done from the young man over there. Projected score here is 97 in the 10. Another leg side wide. That is brilliantly struck. 2 straight. No one can save it. Going to the boundary for another 4 to close the over. 72 for 2 after 7. The Warriors are going 10 and over here. With the danger man, Rehard Harman, still in, sitting on 33 of just 18 balls. That is a massive strike rate. The 50 car are gonna need somebody to come. But a few quite dead balls there. Just put pressure on the betting side. Give themselves something to chase here. If we had mixed conditions on this pitch, at one point it was hard rock, became soft with the rain, went away, playable. We're seeing a little bit of bounces there. Bettors are pulling it quite well. We've also had plenty of wickets coming through during the day. Goes up again. There's no man there. Non-striker is way quicker for his liking. 2 runs taken there. Bradley Bosch is bowling his final over. .75 in the 8th. Another leg side wide. These are gonna be 5 wides. Indeed. Just looking at the 50 car wides. In total now there are 17 coming from it. Something to look up to in the future games. Anything down the leg. It's normal, limited, or cricket. It's called a wide. That's a stunning shot. Just put a bet to it, but there's a man right in place. Just a single taken off it. Harman in his 40s now. Ricardo Asterhazen is the man who's to join in the middle. Off the bat right away. They're coming back for 2. Safely made it. Goes up in the air. There's a man there. Decided to save the 4 rather than go for the catch. That's the end of spell for Bradley Bosch. Finished for 9 for 20 in his 2. At the end of 8, score is 84 for 2. 2 overs remaining. The off spin is going to come back again. Meritunjaya went for 12 in his first over. That's a massive thank you to the host and the viewers. You could hear the noise from the crowd. Starts off with a maximum 6 runs, putting the bowler under pressure. 90 on the board for the Warriors. Osterhazen playing here. 12 for 5. Goes up again. There's a man. Oh, what a save! That is brilliant. Gone. Fielding. And the boundary. That takes a lot of skill, courage. Really special talent to do that. Single cut away to sweeper. As I was saying, just a massive thank you to the players, organizers, the fans, their families, the groundskeepers, the guys working behind the camera for their patience during this on and off rain. Being able to make it throughout, and making sure we have a successful and entertainment last man standing SA Champs here. Goes up in the air again. It's gonna drop short for Carl. Just a single to end that over. Apologies, there's still one more ball to his over. Or is it? Nope. All done. 9 for 22 in his 2 overs. Meritunjaya 94 for 2 with an over remaining. Campbell Fire is going to finish it off. Two runs taken there. Bit of fumble. Campbell Fire earlier on was the man. The brilliance feuding at the offside boundary. Slapped away at sweeper. Takes courage to come back for two. Can he makes it? Oh, he totally missed it. Anything on the Storm's hands or nothing, it was gone. Two more runs. Good running by those lads. 98 on the board. Punched away on the ground for a single. 99 is the score on the board. Tried the slower ball. Went horribly wrong. Brings up the 100 for the Pretoria Willow Warriors. There's two more balls remaining in this innings. Just a leg by there. A huge contribution by Renard Harman. 47 of 21 not out. Is on the other end. Ricardo 15 of 7. The opener as well. Henry Fanamare 45. Another wide being called here. 22 counting wide balls coming from the 50 cow. Goes up in the air. There is a big man. He's beaten. 4 runs there to end it. Your phone stuck again. You stuck on 99. What was the final score? 99. Even the thing is, Herman, the one who scored 50, he's on 47 on the app. 106. Final score is 106 for 2. The 50 car will require 107 for victory. The Warriors have posted 106 for 2 in their 10 overs. The 50 car will need 107 for victory. Opening betting for them is Joe Lombard, Big Joe Lombard in Campbell for the bowler. For the Warriors is going to be Devon Potekir. Off the mark right away, Joe Lombard just got a single to third man. Perfect line and length there. Soft and says just for single. Just to start off, the 50 cal from the wet go, they need just over 10 and over for them to surpass this. It's run 1, thinking of 2, denied. It's only been singles with the last ball of the over. A white ball has been called. Leg side wide. A single to end the over. 5 runs coming from it. Johan now to bowl the second over. This man has been active the whole day, taking charge with both bat and ball. Left arm over. Great length there. Starts off with the dot ball. A reminder once again. The 50 car will need 107 for victory. Oh! Made the batsman jump over there. Back of the length as they like. Did not read the ball at all. This time fuller ball. It's just playing with the batsman's mind. 3 different type of balls you've bowled here. The first was very good line and length. You can either cut it, I'd rather safe leave it. And he gave him Yorker. Then the last ball, fourth ball of his spell. Bowled the batter out. Foul walks out. For just 3 runs of 8 balls. The first wicket had fallen here. With a single ball remaining in this over, Johannes 1 for none in his 4 balls. What a player. Meant to join Joe is gonna be Bradley Bosch. Goes up. There's a man. Single to end that. 1 for 1 in his first over. Johannes 6 on the board. 2 overs have been bowled. Sydney Stanley's the new man in to the attack. Starts with a single. Footers pulled away, driven away to a boundary. Nobody had nerve to chase it down. It's way away from sweeper. Smart play from Joe. Get a boundary, get a single off strike, off pressure on you. Sydney Stanley in his first over here. Top over, Wanderers Club. This is the last man standing. SA Champs 2025. Cut away. Was the point? There's a man there. He's beaten 4 more runs, 2 boundaries in this over. 50 car. Just need at least 2 boundaries in every over. A couple singles there. You'll get lucky. With a little bit of extras. Well placed. Can they come back for 2? Surely. 2 more runs coming from it. 12 runs coming from Stanley's over. After 3, score is 18 for 1. The current run rate is 6. The required run rate for now is just over 12 runs and over. Devon coming back for his second over. He's gone for 5 in his first. Softer feel there. There's a bet involved. Goes down on the ground, on the leg side, just for a single. Can Bradley Bosch be the different maker here? A bit of a shorter ball, but it stood low. Let's just put bet in front of him for a single in the covers. Thick edge. There's a man chasing it at the boundary. He's gonna get to it. 2 more runs. Added to the total. Plays across this time. There's a man. They're gonna come back for 2. At the end of 4, score on the board is 24 for 1. Devon Justice just finished his spell. 9 for 11 in his 2 overs. Henry Fanamaro coming with the ball. He's done his bit with the bat. Just resetting his field. And off spin here into the attack. Coming in the 5th over. 24 is the score on the board after 4. And it starts off with a wicket. Off stump off. Bradley Bosch to walk. 9 of 6. 2 wickets down. 24 is the score on the board. Rudy Pretoria is the new man in. Oh, everybody missed it. Better keeper. There are fielders chasing it. It's just top before the boundary. They just returned for 2 byes. Driven on the ground for a single. If you're just tuning in, this is the Last Man Standing SA Charms 2025. We also encourage our viewers to visit supersportbet.com. There are prizes to be won. 25,000 rand giveaways there. Attempting for two, denied. Fantastic over by Henry van der Maro. A wicket with 3 runs in it. Halfway through the innings, 29 for 2. New bowler into the attack is Christian Stridom. Better seems to be picking away from the ball there. A little bit hesitant. Here's his front foot. Just a dot ball from Stridom. The 50 car now under pressure. The required run rate to keep climbing up. 16 in over needed from here. And it just dropped from where they are. They just under 6. Oh, a simple equation. 77 runs needed from 23 balls. Another single taken here. Another single taken inside edge there. Goes hard this time, but there's a man there. Another single taken. 4 off the over from Christian Stridom. 33 for 2 after 6. 4 overs remaining here. The 50 car will need some serious boundaries if they are to make it. Change of bowler, Tiani Engelbrecht. Shorter ball this time. There's a man there, one-handed catching, and he got it. What a fantastic catch. It's Carl, everybody sprinting to him. Had it, but it was the feet that was very impressive. He kept it just behind the boundary line. Joe Lombard has been dismissed for only 15 of 12 balls. The catcher for that is Osterhazen. Fantastic catch. Appreciated by everybody in the field, regardless which side you're on. Good cricket is good cricket. We got a new man in. It's gonna be Darren Moore. Two shot again, this time sliding into the leg side. A bye has been called by the umpire. Slower ball this time. As Warriors bowlers, has just been very outstanding in their tactical games. They're not repetitive of the bowling, trying something different always. Big of a length, shorter ball, slower ball. Here's a chance for the bowler. Taken comfortably, caught on board. 2 wickets in the same over. 4 down, 35 is the score on the board. New man into the creases, Anton Bedbreaker Stretcher. Can he live up to his name, Bedbreaker? He's a lefty. Bowler slipped halfway through, managed to save himself. Very good over from him. 2 for 1 in his 1 over. That is brilliant bowling by Tiani Engelbrecht. After 7, score on the board is 35. The required run rate has climbed up to 24 runs and over, which means you need 4 maximums in every over. Or rather take 6 fours in every over. Going down leg clearly. Henry van der Merwe to continue 1 for 3 in his first over. Starts off with a dot ball. Better tries to go up again. Another dot ball keeps piling up here. The Warriors have got the 50 car right where they want them. Goes up this time. This is going to clear the fielder. This is the second maximum in the game for the 50 car. With the 6, move the total to 41. Pulled away this time. It's in the gap. Deep square. Moving their score to 45. Rudy Pottinger. Rudy Pottinger. Rudy Pottinger with back-to-back boundaries. This was well connected as well, but there's a man there. It's only going to be a single to end the spell for Henry van der Merwe. 1 for 14 in his 2 overs. It does seem like Strider Stanley will be coming back. 2 overs remaining. A big swing and a miss there. It is Christian Strider coming back for his second over. He's gone 9 for 4 in his first. Starts off with the dot ball. Another great bowling on the offside here. Better unable to use his feet. Only 8 balls remaining in this innings. 61 runs required. Got something off the bat here. He's gonna come back for 2. Comfortably do so. 48 on the board. Very good bowling by Strider. A lot of dot balls in there for the Warriors, just putting pressure on the 50 car. Another dot ball here. This has been fantastic bowling by Strider, Christian Strider. 9 for 6 in his 2 overs. His first over went for 4. His second over went for 2 runs only. With a single over remaining. Sydney Stanley's gonna finish it. Stretcher to first the last over. Just a single in the covers. Oh, some great pass over there. Very good line this lads have been bowling. The discipline in the squad, the talking, the energy, the attitude here. It's been nothing but positive. This time swinging it away. Great work from the keeper. Tracking that leg side wide. That brings up the 50 for the 50 car. Shot of ball this time went to the head. Is he alright? He seemed to be standing up. Keeper just checking and his partner just checking up on him here. As we do have rules of concussion. Bowler just getting one off the over. Driven too long off for a single. With a single ball remaining in this inning. Bowler is gonna come around for the left-hander. Totally missed it. This is the end of the game. Congratulations to Pretoria Willow Warriors winning this by 55 runs. As they shook hands, we are already getting ready for the last match of the day. This is going to be the 6 offenders, Bedfordville. They are taking on the Full Swing Panthers, who have won both of their match on this field. Closed off the game. Maybe this guy's inside. It has to be the guy who took the guy who scored 50 and then he took 4 wickets. That guy from this team. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As we take